Sarah, Brent, the legislature's Regulation Review Committee was supposed to vote on these new emission standards tomorrow, but now likely will not. I just spoke with the Democratic co-chair of the committee. She told me she has been notified the regulations will most likely be withdrawn from tomorrow's agenda, but she has not received removal confirmation yet from DEEP, the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection. Earlier today, though, I spoke with those who have vocally opposed these new rules, their opposition leading to this last-minute change.
This is not practical policy at this time, obviously.
For months, legislative Republicans have been bashing proposed regulations from the Lamont administration to phase out all new sales of internal combustion engine vehicles by 2035.
Now, I don't know what the world's going to be 10 years from now, but sitting here today, this policy is 100% impossible.
These proposed regulations come from a bipartisan law passed in 2004, which tied Connecticut to California's emission standards. Environmental advocates and state officials say this shift is necessary, citing an American Lung Association report which gave 4 Connecticut counties an F for air quality.
We cannot meet our goals to do our part to reduce emissions and slow the pace of climate change if we do not reduce emissions from the transportation sector.
But opposition is rising from some legislative leaders and industry experts.
It's just not possible in our industry to meet this emissions challenge with electric. We've got to have a plan, and this mandate as it exists today simply does not give us that.
Republicans argue electric vehicles are unaffordable for most residents and would be hard to implement because the state power grid needs major upgrades.
Eliminating that option for middle-class families in the state without any sort of plan of how to supplement that in some way is really detrimental economic policy.
We don't have a grid that can support it, and fiscally this number is already going through the roof. It's only getting higher. The infrastructure needs to be upgraded now.
And the Regulation Review Committee is evenly split, made up of 7 Democrats and 7 Republicans. I'm told the committee did not have the votes to approve these regulations, but up until this afternoon, Democrats were hopeful for a vote of rejection without prejudice. That would have basically allowed them to not approve but continue discussions. But earlier today, the committee was told there was a majority who were going to vote to kill the proposal tomorrow, leading the Lamont administration and DEEP to request the withdrawal from the agenda that will allow them to still discuss this. We're being told that we will have more information tomorrow morning about what could happen with these EV regulations. Sarah, Brent.